All right, another day, another poem. It's Doki Doki Literature Club. What are we starting off with
And
this
we are
time?
going to straight up start with climax.
Okay. All right. Now what? We got hmm, what's next? Hmm.
We are still feeling lazy.
Yeah.
This poem is unstable,
I was thinking the exact same thing.
yet also extraordinary.
Honestly, yeah. It's a little bit empty though.
hmm it's quite the sensation.
Yeah, sensation, why not? But we're still pretty anime. Heaven sent. Just cuz heaven sent. Uh well, there is a sunset outside right now, so we'll go with that. But this making these poems give me anxiety. Um,
And that anxiety eventually turns into the straight up fear.
okay. That takes me on a journey? Journey. Don't stop leaving and all that. Okay. And
The journey is a daydream.
mm, that's uh makes in this daydream it's a little dark sometimes. Also getting dark outside. Uh
And let's see.
hmm.
And with how early it gets dark, you realize you're getting close to the holidays. God, that was really late.
Yeah, really. Oh yeah. But we always never forget to be kawaii.
Which is a little frightening.
Okay, you gotta have boop in there.
And we are still waiting for this to eventually become
A disaster.
possibly
A
a
disaster.
disaster. Because we're Doki Doki.
Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you just complaining about that like yesterday? Eh? Weren't you Yeah, but I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Can't deny that. Yeah, it's sounding a little bit like that's more of a Sayori line more than a Natsuki line. Fried squid. I could go for some fried squid, actually, right about now.
Anything fried sounds good.
That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Okay, would you have, like, fried Oreos then, Zach?
I'd try it.
Are you saying you don't like squid? You've
I'm
all...
not Oh, wait. That was actually loud. Whoops.
I'm not referring to... I mean, you are best girl, but I'm not referring to you.
Oh, gee.
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh yeah, I remember now.
I like that.
Yeah, so for those unaware, Ika is actually the Japanese word for squid. So, Manika. Manika. I do like that this line is in here, though. Also,
That suddenly takes me back to the fact that when you're choosing kawaii and cute can mean the same thing. I wonder what that's like in the original Japanese language.
oh yeah, actually, that's a good point. No, it's just cute, but written entirely in English. Never mind. Wait a minute. If that doesn't make sense in translation, she is self-aware. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Sayuri's or Sayori's. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of a room looking at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
The other way around.
Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. If you say so. Protag, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised that I'm not the one asking you, Protag. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Protag. Ooh.
Spell it out. Thank.
God. God, how on earth would you come to that conclusion? I don't fucking know. Maybe because we're in this.
I'm going to freaking bop this pro tag on the head so many times.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. She doesn't have that many light bulbs in the first place.
Gee.
Okay, I thought that was gonna be a line from him. She's always been full of sunshine. Not it's any different now than it always has been. You're always so funny, Protag. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? You know everything. I'm
Too much.
You know a lot, lady. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. Don't think about it too much for now. Yeah, that's ooh boy. And now we switch to the event that bonds with Yuri. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. It's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? Lost in thoughts all alone. Cue clip.
Come fuck them all!
How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I could do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. And not that I wasn't that I was staring at you or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Protag. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep behind plain sight. And there are too many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings that you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, mainly because we don't know what the fuck you look like, dude. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm nearly not as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, who do we want to do? Who do we want to talk to first?
Coin flip time.
All right. All right. What are we doing for this one?
We're gonna put Sayori and Monica in heads this time, and then the middle two people tails.
Okay. Not sure if you heard that, but that coin really flew.
Did it hit like a cup or something?
It hit a curtain, then my desk, then on the floor.
Huh.
Okay, it landed on heads.
So Sayori or Monica?
Yeah. Who's who?
Top heads, bottom tails. So
It's tails.
Monica first.
I'm so ready for self-awareness. Hi, Protag! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in a bunch of people, in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whenever you say that, there is always pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. Oh no. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Oh geez, there's a lot. Lost adrift the sea, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all doors have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glowing in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, so what game mechanic are you gonna talk about this time? You know? I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but I was kind of on my own mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
This is amazingly ironic. I love it.
Are you glad you're doing this with me today?
Yes.
I think you'd know that better than anyone.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Okay, so this is what she's going after this time. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Oh shit!
Wait, so he said you mean one-dimensional. Does that mean that anime characters literally do think of themselves as two-dimensional?
No, hold on. Let me see this log again. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. I think you mean one-dimensional. So characters are not put into tropes, I believe is what she's saying.
Oh.
So, instead of thinking them as, like, one-dimensional tropes that we've already been established with them already, we should probably just try to open our minds a little bit. Except for the irony that the fact that this is being told to us by a 2D character. Anyways, writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid if it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? Uh-huh. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening! Alright, who's next?
Kotak's not gonna even question anything on that.
Yeah, alright, who's next?
You know what? I'm just gonna close my eyes. And actually, no, hold up. Okay. So I'm gonna open a Word document. I'm
Okay.
just gonna put their names here. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes and press. And I got Natsuki.
Okay, how did you even do that?
I just started pressing up and down randomly on the arrow keys, and then I
Okay.
just opened my eyes and saw what name I was on after I.
Right. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyways. I see what you're trying to go for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No! Gross! It's not like I care, idiot. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you just ended up scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Well, going full soon. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. It was just a joke. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha 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 ha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. Should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyways, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail set free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay.
I almost feel like I'm reading the translations of an anime song opening or ending.
Honestly, same. Like, someone get on this. Shadowlink, get on this.
Yo, go!
Okay, moving on. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. It's winter! Is there snow where you are right now? Because
No.
there's a bunch of snow right here.
It's been getting to freezing temperature, but like usually it sometimes gets too rainy for the snow.
It's hard to write anything about negative at the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You could really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being sort of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Alright, coin flip. Heads, Sayori, tails, Yuri. It was tails.
Dang, we're really just avoiding Sayori today.
You know what? I feel bad. Let's actually talk to Sayori.
Yeah,
Girl, we can wait later. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Ooh. Oh, I feel really bad.
This is a little weird though, since Monica earlier was like, "This reminds me of Sayori."
Yeah, I know. Like, I thought she would like this. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Protag. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Oh, are we not gonna get our poem? Oh dear.
Oh.
Not even a poem, jeez. Do you think we did it bad?
No.
Okay, let's keep going. Ah, decided to try something different today? I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh, for me to have someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry, I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. Also, yes, me. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Okay, beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath the gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. Where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, I return to earth forevermore. Okay. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to actually calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that is Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. This doesn't sound good.
Are you finally getting the twisting?
I don't know, maybe? In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Well, if I'm I'm not pursuing that route, so I don't know what to tell you. Well, we're not pursuing this route anyways.
Yeah, don't you know you can't be friends with the opposite gender platonically? It's impossible.
First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, you guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... You're dodging the question! Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Wow.
This.
Wow, okay. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so I'm guessing Sayori might be like the support behind the president. Miss President here. Can't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Protag. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always count on me as well.
Boy, more branching.
Yeah, I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. Even, it's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Protag may not like to be around if only you make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said anything like that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like more making excuses for Protag to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? True. That's true. Baking is really tough. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Protag to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can't we just settle this already? Yeah. Protag, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. But of course, I'm going with...
Wow, there actually is a Monica option. This whole time I thought she just wasn't gonna have anything going or something.
Yeah. But we'll have to find out next time on Doki Doki Literature Club.
Z.